Hello everyone. I, Ms. Bhavana Danesh Munod, welcome you all in Agricultural Development Trust, Shardabai Pawar, Mahila Arts, Commerce and Science College, Sharda Nagar, Baramati. Good day, dear students. See, first, second, third chapter we studied about management. Functions of management were there, principles of management were there, and entrepreneurship development. Now we come to our fourth chapter, children, that is business services. Now, here we'll study what are the services rendered by business people, or what is there, which are the services provided to the people in business. Now, simple example, if I tell you, children, now public, we know public expenditure is there, say, or public services are there, private services are there. Now, public means what? Government. Say government is providing the services to the people. Now what government has provided service to the people? For example, say simple example, transportation. Now which transportation you will ask? So transportation means government has given the best facility of transport, for example, railways, children. So that is a public service. Railway is coming under public department, and who is providing this services? Government. Government is giving the facility of railways to whom? To the public. So in this chapter also, say in business services, we will study about what are the services rendered by business. So services depend upon the nature, children. So in introduction part, we will see that services they have told are intangible in nature. Means see, services are provided but it cannot be seen, it cannot be felt or touched, children. That's why services has been called as intangible. So they are neither manufactured, transported nor stocked. The services can be stored for future use, and hence they are produced and consumed simultaneously. Business services are those services which helps in successful running of business. So they are intangible in nature, heterogeneous, inseparable, inconsistent, perishable in nature, and require consumer participation. So what these business services are there? If you are telling, or say the chapter is telling us, business services means they cannot be seen, touched or felt. Then they are not same, they are heterogeneous, inseparable. That means it cannot be separated, the services cannot be separated, Then they are not inconsistent, means continuity is always there in services. Perishable in nature means it is long lasting, not existing easily, say not winding up easily. It is long lasting services in nature, and it total looks after children, consumers' participation. So sometimes they have told in meaning that it is very difficult to identify because they are closely associated with goods. No transfer of possession or ownership takes place when services are sold, and they cannot be sold or transported. Services are instantly perishable, and they come into existence at the time when they are bought and consumed. So services, regarding services, what has been told? That they are what? Not perishable in nature, means they are providing services long time, as well as what the services are doing, consumer satisfaction is concerned in services, children. So see the various types of services. If you can see, children, images, see over there the various types of services provided by businesses. Banking, then telecom facilities there, insurance sector, you all know insurance sector, we know na, LIC policies, that is life insurance is there, marine insurance is there, children. Freight means fire insurance is there. In banking services, we know depositing amount of money, withdrawing money, savings, that is provided service by the bank. Then telecom services are there, providing messages, emails, ideas, contact center operations are there. So these types of services are provided by business, which you will see in this chapter. So which are the, children? Banking, telecom, insurance sector, contact center operation. So we'll see the definition. Our next part will be about definition of this service. Now what is the definition of service? They have told over here that a service is an act of performance that one party can offer to another, that is essentially intangible and does not result in the ownership of anything. So its production may or may not be tied to a physical product. By Philip Kotler. Now see, Professor Philip Kotler, what he is telling? A service is an act of performance that one party can offer to another. So it is essentially intangible and it does not result in the ownership of anything. Its production may or may not be tied to a physical product. Means services, whatever it is provided, it is not necessary that it will be seen, touched. So it is provided from one party to another children. So who is saying this? By Professor Philip Kotler it has been told that services is an act of performance that one party can offer to another, that is essentially intangible and does not result in the ownership of anything. So its production may or may not be tied to a physical product, children. Activities, benefits or satisfaction which are offered for sale or provided in connection with the sale of goods. Now another definition is by American Marketing Association, children, regarding services, that activities, benefits or satisfactions which are offered for sale or provided in connection with the sale of goods. So this is another definition of service. Now the next part is, we will see one by one, children, that is features of services. Now the first feature, if you can see over here, children, it is related to what? Intangibility. The first feature, intangibility. Already the meaning of intangibility, what it is? That it cannot be touched, seen or realized. So here intangibility, that is features of services, first type. That is, a service is not a physical product that can be touched or seen. A service can be experienced by the buyer or the receiver. Services lack material form and therefore they are intangible. And due to this intangibility, services cannot be demonstrated like goods, and therefore service providers must create good impact on the customers by delivering quality services on time. So intangibility means what? Services cannot be seen. So service is not a physical product. They have told that it can be touched or seen. A service can be experienced by the buyer or the receiver. Services lack what they have told? Material form, and therefore they do not, means they are intangible. They cannot be seen, they cannot be touched. And due to this intangibilities, services we cannot observe or we cannot demonstrate, we cannot give them any result related to, say, goods. So services may provide or create good impact on the customers by delivering quality services on time. Means see, if it is not in a material form, service, but the things if we do on time, that means quality time on time. Say, suppose children, now online business is there, for example. Okay. Now from online business, say one thing I have ordered, say I have ordered raincoat. Now they have told that delivery will be within 2 days. That means they are giving services, whatever you have ordered the product, it will be within 2 days. And on that particular day, the service of your whatever product you have ordered from whatever company, that is coming at a home on a proper date and time. What has been told, that means that is maintained quality and service. So that is called as intangibility, means what? Good impact is created when the service of product comes on time, children. That is intangibility. So this we have seen about intangibility, that services cannot be demonstrated like goods, and therefore service provider must create good impact on the customers by delivering quality services on time. Then the second one is, children, second feature is inseparability. Now what is regarding inseparability? That unique characteristics of services is that the service provider cannot be separated, and the presence of service provider is there at the time of delivering services to customers. In case of services, production and consumption takes place at the same time. Now what they have told children, as I told you an example, what example I gave you? That suppose we have ordered a product, say children, ordered a product and the same date, whatever it has been mentioned, that within 2 days you will get the delivery, and same date, time, whatever they had mentioned, that correct time the delivery has come at home. So that is what intangibility service was there, as well as quality service was there. So they have told inseparability, that is the second feature children, that the service cannot be separated. Whatever customers they are getting, that services, delivering services cannot be separated children. Whoever will be there present. Now here who has given us the product? The delivery boy. But how the delivery boy got this message? The company told him. Means the company has their places regarding characteristics say. So services, that services provider cannot be separated. So delivering time, that the customer service cannot be separated. So services are not separated from production and consumption. Both takes place at the same time. Means the producer produces the product, as well as he spends the money. For production also he spends the money. So consumption means what children? Expenses. So production and consumption will take place at the same time. They cannot be separated from each other. That is called as inseparability. So over here, in services, delivery services cannot be separated from the customer. If the customer has ordered a thing, now suppose I have ordered whatever I want. For example, I ordered raincoat, and whatever I have ordered, that will come. That is the duty, that is the service of that particular company who has started online business. So at home it arrives, that is service, and say services will not be separated from the customer. So this is the second feature of service, that is inseparability. Then the third one children is inconsistency. Now see, services are heterogeneous. There can be no perfect standardization of services. So even if the service provider remains the same, the quality of the service may differ from time to time. So for example, same restaurant can give different experience to two different customers. See, they have called inconsistency in services means what? Inconsistent means what children? Everywhere it is not same. Everywhere the service will not be same for you. Somewhere it will change. Now suppose, as I gave you in first only the example regarding delivery. Now say within 2 days my product arrived. But for some people it may take 3 days, 4 days to go that product. So here what happens? The delivery has changed. It is not same everywhere. Na? For me, if suppose I am staying nearby in Pune, say suppose that company is in Pune, and if I am staying nearby in Pune children, within 1 day the service will be there regarding whatever product I have ordered. But suppose if I stay in Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, Chhattisgarh, wherever, at a long route, then that time whatever the delivery will be there, whatever product I have ordered, it will take 5 days, 8 days, 10 days, depends upon your distance. So inconsistency means what? Everywhere service will not be same. Now your simple example in your textbook regarding what it has been given children, regarding they have told about restaurant. Now see, every customer you go in a restaurant, so every time you will not get the same service. You will experience different types of service in different restaurants if you go, or same as, for example, same restaurant also you go, you will experience different service pattern children for two different customers, like that it will be. Now suppose say with friends you observe one day, go to a restaurant, see, and you will see at your table what service is provided, and at another table what services is provided. There will be a change. It will be a change. So services are not same everywhere. Inconsistency will be there. So for example, they have given that same restaurant can give different experience to different customers, children. Now we come to fourth type of service, that is perishability. Now children, this word you have heard, perishable goods. You all know perishable goods, we have studied in economics that example of perishable goods is what? Milk products. So what perishable goods means? Vanishing immediately. It doesn't long lasting, none of them. Milk products, see, paneer, cheese, say they are not long lasting, too much. Within 2 days we have to finish any milk product. Why? Because then it will get spoiled. That is called as perishable goods. But what is the meaning of perishability in service? They have told that production and consumption of services are inseparable. And storage of these services is not possible. See over here. Perishability means what? Storage of services will not be possible over here. Why? It is intangible. We cannot see services. So there cannot be inventory of services. And whatever goods are there, they cannot be stored for future sale. So they have told, for example, they have given over here, vacant seats of morning flight of an airline cannot be utilized in afternoon flight of the same airline. Simple example has been given of perishability. Now what they have told regarding airline, say suppose I am going to Mumbai to Pune, children. Morning I have booked the ticket. Morning vacancy was there for that ticket, airline, that Mumbai to Pune you have a seat. But so by some reason, I couldn't go at that flight by some reason. I couldn't go over there at that time. So in the afternoon, again I booked the same flight. Afternoon timing was different. But that time, then message came that the flight, all the seats are full. There is no vacancy. Means you cannot get ticket to try in the night flight. So what happened over here? It is not stored now. We cannot tell how many passengers will be there in that particular time, this thing. Okay, for simple example, they have given you regarding airways. But say, for simple example, even movies, you go to watch a movie. What happens? If a new movie is there, children, and you want that time only, but the thing is, it is house full. Not a single ticket is available for movie also. So why this happened? Because you cannot assure these goods cannot be stored, these services cannot be stored. So perishability means what? These services cannot be stored. It can vanish immediately. Whatever service is given, it can vanish immediately. Any offer also, same, any discount offer, for example, if I tell you. Discount offer say is for 1 or 2 days. After that you cannot see also. See, in Diwali special offers are mentioned, but after Diwali that is vanishing. Means discount offer, or say they have given an example of airways, or even regarding movies, we cannot tell that it will be permanent, whatever services are provided. So perishability is one of the feature they have told, services cannot be stored, children. Then the fifth one, non-transferability. Now see, unlike goods, all services are non-transferable in nature. So the ownership of services cannot be transferred from service provided to customer. So for example, they have told a customer can book hotel room, but the ownership of room remains with the hotelier. That means what they have told, non-transferability. Non-transferability means what? You cannot transfer whatever thing is there in other person's name. Whatever services is provided. Simple example they have told regarding what? This hotel booking. Now see, we book a hotel, but we are not the owner of the hotel. Hotelier means what? Owner. We book a hotel room to just stay only for 1 or 2 days. That means the hotel is in not our name. It cannot be transferred. That property cannot be transferred on our name, children. So here they have given an example that a customer can book hotel